Hi children, good morning to all. Welcome to the third class of English. Then I am asking some questions. Then have you done the homeworks that I have given to you in the last class? I think all of you have done it. Okay, very good. Okay, now we are we are going to the next session of the grammar and vocabulary. That is I gave you the work that is. There are some jumbled words in the jumbled words. You have to make a questions out of these jumbled words. Have you done it? Then I will give you the answers. Okay. First one is then okay, when you then before starting the lesson, I think I am asking, are you ready with your pen and books? Okay. Are you ready now? Okay. I think all are ready to hear my words. Okay. Rewrite this group of words as questions. You understand that for making questions, which are the things we needed? What should we remember when you are making questions? Okay, yes. What should we remember? Yes, we should begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Okay. Then which are the question words? Yes, WH question words and questions begins with auxiliary verbs. We can make questions by using WH words and auxiliary verbs. What, when, where, which, who, how, all these are WH words, and do, does, did, is, were, was, all these are auxiliary verbs. We can make questions by using these words. Okay. Now, then we can go to rewrite these groups of words as questions. First one is, you can see that who person is. All of you are saying the answers. I think all are saying the answers. Yes, you are right. What is the answer? That who person is. How can you make questions out of it? Yes, you are right. Who is? WH word first. Who is that? Who is that person? Who is that person? Okay. Who is that person? Then put a question mark also that who is that person? Okay. Who is that person? Second one is, yes, you got the point? Who is that person? First one is this WH word. Next one is verb. Then that person object. Okay. First, then second one is brother, she, a, does, have. How can you make a question out of it? Yes. How can you make? What's your answer? Yes. Say the answer. Okay. Yes. What is the answer? Does she have a brother? Okay. Does she? First one is auxiliary verb. These questions begin with an auxiliary verb. Does she, subject or noun, does she have a brother? Do you have a brother? Yes, do you have a, when we use you as the subject, we can ask, do you have a brother? But here the subject is singular, so we use, does she have a brother? Does she have a brother? Okay. Second one. Third one is, today wake you when did up? How can you make it a question? Yes. How can you? First one we should add. Which word should be in the first position? Yes. Which word should be? WH word is here. What is the WH word here? Yes. When. When. Next is auxiliary verb did. When did you subject, when did you wake up? When did you wake up today? When did you wake up today? Understand? Then it is ordered as, when did you wake up today? Understand? All of you got the point? Okay. Then can you write the rest of the sentences like that? He was happy. Is it a question? No, not at all. This is a statement. How can you make a question? Yes, auxiliary verb. Which is the auxiliary verb here? Was. Was he happy? Was he happy? You should write your notebook. Okay. Was he happy? And fifth one. Was he? Are you ready? Yes. They are going. They are going. They are going. Yes. How can you make sentence? Make question. First one, WH word is, which is the WH word here? Yes. Which is that? Which were? Which is the WH word? Were. Next auxiliary verb. Are. Were are. Next subject. They going. Where are they going is the question. Next one. New our house is this. New our house is this. Which is from where we can begin the question? There is no WH word, there is only an auxiliary verb. Which is the auxiliary verb or helping verb? Yes, is. Is this? Is this our new house? Is this? All of you should write in your notebook. Is this our new house? Okay. Is it clear for you? Is this our new house? Have you written? Okay. Is this? First, then third one is, was he happy? The fourth one is, was he happy? Then fifth one is, where are they going? Sixth one is this our new house? Okay. All of you should begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark for the questions. Okay. You should care it. Be careful about it. Okay. Ready? Yes. Shall I go to the next part? Yes. Shall I? D. Write questions for these answers. Now we make frame questions. Then we are going to make questions for these answers. Then there are some answers here. We should frame questions for these answers. Okay. Then I am going to rub it. Okay. I go to school by bus. What is first sentence? I go to school by bus. How can you make a question for this? How can you make it to get this answer? To get this type of answer, what questions you should ask? Then, yes, can you say? I go to school by bus. How do you, yes, go to, how do you go to school? How do you go to school? Okay. Then begins with a capital letter and ends in question mark. Okay. I go to school by bus. How do you go to school? Then we get the answer. I go to school by bus. Or somebody say, I go to school on foot. No, I go to school on foot. Or I go to school by school bus. Like that we can get an answer by asking a question like this. Okay. Next, second one. Shall I go to the second sentence? Yes. No. This is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. How can you make a question from this? Yes. First of all, you should look at it. If we can use a WH word or if we can use an auxiliary word here. Now, this is not the correct answer. How can you begin? By using an auxiliary verb or helping word, that is. Next, we are for getting this answer. How can you make a question? Is this Is this the correct answer? Is this the correct answer? Then we get the answer. No, this is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. Okay. Then, understood? Then I am going to the third sentence. Hema drank water because she was thirsty. Hema drank water. Why? Because she was thirsty. Hema drank water. Why? Because she was thirsty. Then how can you then? But there is a word because. So we need a question for reason, for getting reason. What is the question word for getting the reason? Yes, why? Why did drank is split as drink, did plus drink is changed into drank. Then we can use why did, we can say why did, subject, who is the subject? Hema. Why did Hema drink? Why did Hema drink water? Why did she? Because she was thirsty. Why did Hema drink water? Because she was thirsty. She was thirsty. Okay. Because she was thirsty. Then fourth one. Shall I go to the fourth sentence? Okay. Then, yes, Robert won the first prize. Robert won the first prize. Yes, how can you make questions? Yes, did Robert win the first prize? Did Robert, one is split as did plus win. Did Robert, before that we use subject. Did begins in auxiliary verb or question or helping verb as a question word. Did Robert win the first prize? Did Robert win the first prize? Yes, Robert won the first prize. Did Robert win the first prize? Yes, Robert won the first prize. Yes. Then fifth sentence is, no, they were not angry. No, they were not angry. For getting this answer, which question we should ask? Were they angry? Were they angry? Where is the WH word? Where is where is the auxiliary word or helping word? Then subject. Were they angry? And the rest of the words in that sentence. Were they angry? Okay. Were they angry? No, they were not angry. These are the correct answers. Okay. All of you note it in your notebook. Okay. Then after that, shall I go to the exercise E? Then you should do it at home. By looking at the sentence, I will say the answers, you will do it at home. Match these, before that, what words do you think of them? You hear the word rain, list them. When you are here, then we have studied the chapter related with the rain, okay. Then you know by relating rain, you know some words related to rain. Which are the words that related to rain? Somebody of you may say that, yes, thunder, lightning, storm, like that. All of you write in your notebook the words related to rain. Okay, all of you should write it in your notebook. Are you ready? Yes. Next one, match these words with the correct meaning. There are some words here and you have to match this with the correct meaning. Sweater. When do we use sweater? Yes. All of can you say? Oh, in your lower classes, you are studying about sweater, glove, hat, socks, scarf like things that when can we use it? Okay. Then sweater. How can you match with the sweater? You should look at the textbook and say which is how can we match them? Sweater is used. Yes, what is a sweater? What's a sweater? Yes, a piece of warm clothing for the upper body, usually made of wool. Then second one is glove. Glove is, what is a glove? Yes, an item of clothing for the hand and finger made of leather, wood, rubber or plastic. Okay. Hat. Hat is an item of clothing worn on the head to cover it, usually worn outdoors. Socks, a piece of clothing worn to cover the foot and ankle, and scarf is a piece of clothing worn around the neck for warmth or style. These are the correct answer. All of you should do it at home in the textbook as well as in your notebook also. Okay. Okay. Ready? Are you ready? Yes. Shall I go to the next activity? I am going to read out some sentences. You should look at the textbook and tick it true or false. You should write true or false in that. Rain is a very important part of the water cycle. Rain is a very important part of the water cycle. This is the first one. You should write true or false there in your textbook. Okay. Got it? Rain is a very important part of the water cycle. Okay. Shall I go to the second sentence? Did you do it? Okay. Second one. The rainy season is also called the monsoons. The rainy season is also called the monsoon. Okay. Did you write true or false? The rainy season is also called the monsoon. Third one. The summer monsoon is between August and November. The summer monsoon is between August and November. Fourth one. The winter monsoon is caused by the winds from the Bay of Bengal. The winter monsoon is caused by the winds from the Bay of Bengal. This also you should write true or false in your textbook and send to me. Okay. Next one is there is a paragraph to write about. Write a short paragraph about a storm. What do you mean by storm? All of you know this is a rainy season and we can see storm. Then isn't it? This is write a short paragraph about storm. What's a storm? A storm followed by heavy rain, thunder and lightning. You know some sentences. All of you know some sentences about rain and write in your textbook. Okay, and send to me. Like that, write a short poem about rain. Write about what you like and don't like about rain. Somebody like rain. Write about what you like and don't like about rain. Some things you do when it is raining, somebody do not write something in it. Okay, when you hear thunder or lightning, you don't like to hear thunder and lightning like that. Somebody like rain. Which are the things you like in the rain? Which are the things you like in the which are things you do not like or dislike in the rain? These things you should write. Is it clear for you? Once again I repeat. Write a short poem about rain. In that short poem, you should specify write about what you like. What are the things you like in the rain and what don't like about rain. Something you like and something you do not like. That things should be in that poem. Okay. when you are writing the poem about the rain, you should you should keep in mind that the things that you like and things that you dislike about rain, that things, that idea should be in the poem. Okay, I will repeat the homework once again. When you are writing this poem about rain, you should keep in mind the things that you like in the rain and things that you dislike in the rain. That things you should write in your poem. Okay, that is the poem. That way you can develop a poem about rain. Okay, then can't you do it? Okay, is it clear for you? This homework is clear for you? If you have any doubt, you can ask me or call me. Okay, then here we can see 3 homeworks for you. One is to do match this, and other to listen and speak. You might have done it. Okay, then write a short paragraph about a storm and a poem about rain. Okay, thank you. I am going to wind up today's class. We can meet in the next class. Then I hope all are safe at home. Okay, thank you.